home of Power BI. I'm Zahir Ibrahim for Sigma BI. Today I'm going to show you how to create a calculated column. Now we're going to create that column by using DAX, which is evaluated on each row. This will be also based on data that has already been loaded into your model. So without further ado, let's go take a look. Let's go. So I'm going to use this stock market report to show you how to create a calculated column. Now before I start, I'll just tell you how it's explained. So a calculated column is explained as it's an extension of a table using a DAX formula that is evaluated for each row. So these columns are distinguished from columns you obtain from your data source or using Power Query Editor because calculated columns are computed based on data that has already been loaded into your data model. All right. And there's one thing to know as well, that the values in calculated columns are evaluated when you first define them or when you refresh your data set. Once evaluated, the values are stored in your data model, which means your data model size increases and it consumes more RAM. So that's what's calculated column. So we basically using a DAX formula to create a new column. So this is the report. It was of you using this just to show you another thing too. So we're going to use the points that the stock market ended on, and we're going to plus and take away the changes, the previous day's changes, and by that we're going to create another column. So we're going to take this column here, the last, and take this away. Now, as you know, stock markets either go up or down. Now, as you can see, there's a minus here, which means it's minus 26 points, minus 104 points for the Dow, and there's no minus here. That means it's obviously it gained 420 points. So if we take away the points change away from what it was last reported as, it's going to take away, but what about the rest of them? Because not all of them are minus. So as you can see, there's some plus point here. So this would work. We'll take it off there. But if I was to minus a minus, how is that going to work? Well, that's another great feature of Power BI. It actually recognizes is that it's a minus, and it will change it into a plus. So it'll add it rather than minus that off. So just to show you, let's go ahead and create the new column. So what you want to do is it's on the home tab, the top where new column, or you can go to column tools and create a new column. Okay, so if we just create that, and you'll get the formula bar. Okay, so what we're going to call this is previous days points. Okay, so we've done that in, and then we're going to go right. Okay, so we want to take the last, which is in table 1, and take away the today's point change. Okay, and then if we enter or click that, it's going to come up with the points. Okay, so as you can see, it's 3,333 points and it's 3,360 points. There's a minus there, so it's actually added them points on here rather than minus it. So it's actually calculated that correctly, and as you can see, it's done it correctly for the Nikkei and the DAX, which is minus 420 from 22750, and it's given us the correct results there. So that is what a calculated column is, and that's how you create one. Furthermore, if there were values in here that were opposite to what you were minusing or adding, Power BI recognizes that and will change that. The one thing about calculated columns as well, it goes line by line and it adds then a column into your onto your model. So that's how you create a calculated column. If you've got any comments or if you've got any questions, please leave them in the comment sections below. And please contact me if there is anything from the About section. Please follow, subscribe to the channel too. I hope this all helped. Thanks for watching, guys. At home with Power BI with me, Zahir Brayman. Learn with us by subscribing to our channel to get updated on our latest videos.